Okay, so I am living in the Twilight Zone. That's where I'm living. I'm living in the Twilight Zone. I'm not on Earth anymore. I'm somewhere in a different dimension where nothing makes any sense. I went to a date. I went on a date with this chick. I decided that I would. Let me just fix this fucking. It looks like I'm looking at the camera. I decided that I would stop date. I'm like, I'm not gonna date older chicks anymore. Let me try to date a chick my age. Let me try to date a chick my age, and if I get into a relationship, I get into a relationship. Fuck it, I'm just gonna try to date a chick my age. This is the first date I was out with the chick my age in a long time. Uh, Before I go through I just want to show you the text after I show up to the date. I show up to the library where she wants me to meet me in Manhattan, like an hour away from me. And we just say, okay, what's going on? Hey, what's up? Want to talk in here or outside? And I'm like, I'd rather talk inside the library because it's cooler. So I'm like, all right, where's the coolest place in the library so we can talk in there because I've never been in here. And we're just making stupid, fucking useless talk, normal shit for 3 minutes. And then 3 minutes in, she goes, oh, well, I have to tell my husband I have a husband. And I'm like, you have a husband? And she's like, yeah, I don't know if you read my profile. And I'm like, nowhere. It doesn't say you have a husband. And I'm like, what? So what are we doing? I was like, what are we doing? If you have a husband, I'm like, I'm looking for more than a friend. I'm not. Are you looking for a study buddy? I'm not looking for a friend. I'm looking for more than a friend. And she says, yeah, I don't know. She just plays off. She's like, sounds super duper nice. And she's like, yeah, I don't know. I thought you could tell I had a husband. In my profile, it says I have a husband. And in my head, I'm like, there's no way. That's not fucking true at all. And I checked back. And I'm just going to scroll through this. I'm going to scroll through this conversation. Can you actually read this? I'm going to scroll through. Let me fucking move this. I'm going to scroll through this. Now, you tell me where she even insinuates that she has a husband. Just going to scroll through it. And you can pause it and read it if you want. Okay, and good thing she fucking took down her profile because I don't have to blur I don't have to blur anything because that's more work for me. But this isn't the craziest fucking part. This isn't the craziest part that she has a husband. Oh, did I show? I gotta blur the number actually. Fuck. Oh shit. All right, I might have to. I don't know if you can be able to read all that, but in the text, nowhere in there does it say that she has a husband. Let me delete this too. Nowhere in there, and even on the profile, it says separated. It says separated on her profile. But after I go, okay, I don't know what we're doing here. Nice to meet you, and I leave, and I shake her hand and leave. So I leave Twilight Zone. Okay, I'm in level one. I'm like at the entrance to Twilight Zone, and I'm walking back like I knew something was gonna go wrong. This is why before I left work, I was like I wanted to eat something, and I was like I could eat 2 eggs and Doritos or just 2 eggs, and I'm like, well, I have a date, so I don't really have to get in shape that much, so I might as well just buy the Doritos. But then I'm like, you know what? Something's gonna go wrong. Something always goes wrong. You always have to imagine the worst possible thing. And I'm like, something's gonna go wrong. Let me just have the 2 eggs and just stay on course, getting in shape and trying to be as top notch I could be. So I just had the 2 eggs. But I'm leaving. I'm walking out, and I'm on the train, and I'm thinking in my head like, what the fuck world am I living in? And she texts me. I'll just read the text. I don't know if I'm gonna blur that number. Fuck her. Fuck her. She's a fucking awful person. And no one's gonna. It's not like I'm gonna get in trouble for this video. I don't think. I don't know. I'm just gonna read the text that she sent me after I left. This is what she sends. I'm like, okay, whatever. I am leaving. I was surprised the first thing you pointed out was about my accent. Anyway, it's my first time meet someone. She's from China, so her English is not the best. Anyway, it's my first time meet someone from online. I didn't know you never read my profile information. I thought I have told you the reason why I signed up to the site and then unsubscribed it. Anyway, that was the funniest joke. Ha ha dot dot. Is this the fucking Twilight Zone? And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This wasn't a alien in a costume. This wasn't a guy in a costume. This wasn't a broom like in Family Guy. This was an actual girl that I met and saw, shook her hand. This was a human girl. So there's no way. I'm thinking in my head like, is this something? Am I in a fucking TV show? What the fuck is going on? But I don't think so. And I'm like, maybe she's like, maybe with her husband like trying to troll people for who knows what's going on. And I go, fuck is wrong with you? It's not a joke at all. I spent money getting here along with 2 hours wasted and I skipped the gym. Nowhere in your profile you say you have a husband. And she says, why you say such bad words to me? You have been so rude. And I say, you can't be a real person. That's what I said. She says, why you say such bad words to me? You have been so rude. Again, I wanted to treat you like friend, but you gave me very bad behaviors. I feel very sad and disappointed. I don't know what to do you. And I said, you didn't make it sound like a friend at all, and you didn't tell me that. You're actually an awful person. And she said, don't ever send me a message again. This is real life. This is my life, at least. This is probably, of course, I'm going to keep going and just sending likes out because my penis can't control itself. And I'm just going to keep sending likes out regardless. But this is what you may have to expect dating online. This is how insane not only online is, but this is how insane. Am I wrong here? Like, is she not insane? Is that not wrong to do? Is like to lure someone into spending money and everything else? And it's not like she catfished. It's not like, oh, you've been catfished. Just kidding. I think she honestly doesn't know what she did wrong. She honestly thinks that she didn't do anything wrong. Me spending my money and wasting my time, leaving work, but not. I usually go to the gym right after work. I'm like, okay, let me try to make it by 6 o'clock and meet this chick. I don't know what the fuck. It makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me. And I'm not blurring. Although now everyone's going to know my real number, which is kind of weird. Maybe I will have to blur that. I'm going to have to blur part of that. I'm going to try to figure. I'm not that good at editing, so I'll figure it out. But this is, if this isn't the Clown World Twilight Zone, I don't know what is.